Hello, this is Annette Stanton. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I'm wondering, are you going through a career transition and really feeling that little bit of struggle of finding where to from here, what you feel a calling of something that you're meant to be doing, but you really don't know what that is yet? So, if you're the sort of person that's been in a career for over 30 years, 20 years, whatever the case might be, um, and even less, okay, it's noticing how present you are to the synchronicities of your everyday way of life and business. So, in other words, coming back in to listen in and notice what it is that you're interested in, right? Because if you've been in a career path for so long that you feel like you've been selling your soul, you're coming from the I'm just in an automatic way of doing, yeah. So literally you've switched off from your mind and your body, your heart and your soul. Yeah, this is where we say, are you selling your soul? Okay. So, and then when you're trying to find what it is that I'm meant to be doing, you can put some stress on yourself to try and find it. And you're not going to find it because you're trying to come from the old way of being, the old way of doing. And you're literally coming from here up. I remember when I went through a transition with my own career and I was driving myself crazy, going around and around and around in circles. And literally I did this. I went, enough. From here on, I'm going to listen in and I'm going to come from here down. And I can tell you, I literally said to myself, I choose inner peace. Because the more I was trying to find what I'm meant to be doing, and I have to be on purpose and on path type of personality. Very productive, very, highly motivated, but I knew I needed to come from inspiration, which is the inner body. I had to stay connected and listen in from here down, yeah? And this was driving me crazy because I was so impatient and I wanted to feel productive and I wanted to feel like I was on purpose and not wasting my life, yeah, as such. Not the truth, but this was the feeling that I was telling myself and recreating because that's what I was believing, okay? So I literally had to, as I said, start to get conscious from here down by being present. And I literally had to proclaim that every action that I was taking throughout the day, just be the observer of yourself. Notice life opportunities coming towards me. Notice what emails out of the blue came. What was I interested in? What was there inside of me that I was feeling and connecting to a feeling that I probably wasn't even conscious about at the time because when you're busy and you're just doing, got to do this, got to do that, got to do this. So then you're disconnected from your true feelings, right? And then what happens is you start to see it as a jigsaw puzzle unraveling. And you start to relax and become comfortable in your own skin. And this is where it does take patience. It does take time. It doesn't have to take a lot of time. But if you can start to go in and make self-care your priority, you start to balance the equilibrium between the being and the doing. So in other words, you will notice, you'll stay connected, you will feel your inspirational next steps of what it is, and you'll notice, oh, I'm inspired to move in that direction. I'm inspired to respond to that. You'll hear an inner whisper of contact this person, ring that person or make this appointment. It won't be a drive and a force and a push. It will be coming from within. It'll be like an inner voice that you can hear louder than ever before. But if you're out there, you won't hear it. If you're continually on your to-do list, you won't hear it. Okay? And this is where it takes time. The extra time, if you're pushing out there, it's going to take a lot longer for you to reconnect with your inner voice, inner vision, the intuitive knowing inside. And this is where the patience comes in. Then it's being patient, letting go of results. And the patience comes in by being so present in each moment and taking action and enjoying the pathway, knowing that whatever action you're taking is always a contribution towards the bigger picture, even if you do not know what the bigger picture fully looks like yet. But you will have a sense of even, for me, it was like, I just want inner peace. I want freedom. I want harmony. I want purpose, right? So how do I feel that and be that in each moment as much as I possibly could throughout my day? And then catch myself when I'm going off path or I'm trying to make something happen. So then I'm creating a new relationship with me and the ego. The ego is the driver that wants to push to get there and hurry up to make things happen, which then has you not be fully present to this moment, to this moment, to this moment, to this moment, which then takes you outside of the being. So when you're fully present, you're in a state of being, connected, and your true self will come forward. You will hear your intuition. You will connect with the true self. And then you will feel so comfortable in your own skin that you're trusting that this is the pathway. This is your deep knowing. This is truly who you are. And there'll be no competition. There'll be no comparison. So if that's something that you're interested in finding more out about, please feel free to contact me. I offer a 30-minute discovery session. We can have a conversation on that and see in what way we can work together. I would love to find out more about your journey and your career transition so that you're on the path of, living with purpose in a harmonious way, knowing that you're sharing your strengths, gifts and abilities to the world and living your inspirational vision. Thank you. My name's Annette Stanton. Thanks for tuning in. I look forward to connecting with you soon. Bye for now.